The story of Arugbo Kingdom in Ondo local government of Ondo State is that of a community with water everywhere, but none to drink. Despite being surrounded by water, the people lack access to clean water. They are hopeful that the victory of Governor Ayedatiwa will be a turning point for them. Mia Akiri visited Arugbo, where he takes a look at their culture and way of life.
Arugbo is located in the southeastern part of Ondo State, and it is surrounded by water. On the 20th of September 1998, Arugbo Day Festival was first celebrated. Since then, it's been an annual event. It is a day which signifies peace and unity amongst the people of the Arugbo Kingdom.
It is a time to appreciate God. It is time to give praise to God, and at the same time to seek our to showcase our heritage, our cultural heritage, our ways of life, and the way we do things, our folklore, so that it will be a means of transmitting our culture to the younger generation.
This festival brings Ijaws from different parts of Nigeria together, most notably the Niger Delta region. One major aspect of the festival is the traditional Ogele performance. Boys, girls, men, and women all perform the Ogele walk round the kingdom. One major sign of answered prayer is the downpour. It may be slight or heavy, but a sign of downpour is seen as a blessing. Since the year 2015, Dr. Kingsley Kuku participated in his first traditional Ogele walk in 2024. He is regarded as a true son of the kingdom who has invested in the people and the place. He was special advisor on Niger Delta affairs to former President Goodluck Jonathan.
This day is important, it's pivotal for our people. And by our people, I'm talking about the people of Ondo State, the people of the Niger Delta, because it is never a celebration of victory, it is a celebration of peace. This day is a celebration of peace because the avoidable crisis we had in 1998, quite avoidable. It was not necessary. It was avoidable. We shouldn't have done that to ourselves. We are brothers. We are neighbors. We are joined together by same underdevelopment. We are joined together by same poverty. We are joined together by an ecosystem that is devastating.
But beyond Arugbo Day celebration, the people of the kingdom are faced with several and severe challenges. Water pollution as a result of oil spill has been a major concern to the people, including the animals. Some of the people are seen dumping refuse in the river. Another is open defecation. Both young and adults are comfortable defecating in the river. An example is this young boy. He can be seen indulging in this act. The young boy turns around to wash his hand at the same spot where he defecated. More worrisome is that majority of the people fetch and drink this water. Some paddle their canoe to fetch water, while others use this water for cooking. Two young boys with a bucket want to fetch water from the river with the aid of their canoe. They, however, feel comfortable drinking the water.
The one here is even polluted. It's the same water our people urinate, the same water our people defecate, the same water they drink. So my dream is that there should be potable water for every home.
Let me use this medium to appeal to NDDC, Niger Delta Development Commission, and also PADEC Osopadek is the replica of NDDC in our state. We appeal to NDDC to the type of water scheme they have done in Atijere to do a similar thing for us in Arugbo Kingdom.
I became curious and took a canoe to see if the water is clean enough and good for drinking. I went in the company of an emergency nurse and asked about the major health challenges and consequences of drinking the water. With a persistent outbreak of cholera and typhoid, this led to questions about the health of the people in Arugbo Kingdom. TVC News discovered that there are 32 health centers in Arugbo. No qualified doctor resident in the community. The kingdom has only one qualified emergency and accident nurse, and the health centers lack medical facilities. These are some of the major challenges confronting the health sector. A visit to the popular Model Health Center, there are bunks without beds in some wards. Other had beds not befitting of a clinic. An example is one without a bed sheet, and it is unimaginable that sick people who hope to recover are admitted in poor conditions. The clinic lacks medical facilities. Using a canoe, I visited another clinic. This is the New Jerusalem Clinic, which is under lock. Weed surrounds the clinic. The dilapidated building shows the state of the New Jerusalem Clinic. But during the festive period of Arugbo Day, some medical practitioners came from different parts of the country to give free medical care to the people of the kingdom. Of the 32 clinics in Arugbo, which are all without a qualified medical doctor, TVC News gathered that they majorly attend to primary cases like headaches, malaria, and others. Patients with secondary cases travel to Ondo town, Okitipupa, Irele, and other parts of the country for better medical treatment. And in the case of emergencies, most patients do not survive, as the only means of leaving Arugbo Kingdom, which is without a bridge, is a canoe or a speedboat.
Osopadek, for the past 10 years, they are constructing a general hospital there. It has not been completed. We hope with the present government of Ayedatua, we hope that general hospital will be completed.
The absence of a bridge also affects school students in the outskirts of Arugbo. On a day a lot of passengers are traveling, going to their different workplace, these students have to wait patiently.
Arugbo, now a NEPA light, then our bridge, may they do our bridge, then our youth, may they give them work.
Agadagbo Arugbo bridge. Sometimes that bridge, that's awarded to a company. And because because the possibility of funds for that project, the company folded up and ran away. The project have abandoned. So any of this project abandoned have been called upon the NDC, even the managing director, the chairman of the MDC, Samuel Buku, to please attend to this issue, reverberate this abandoned bridge.
Mr. Olopele, former vice principal at Federal Government College, Ikimu, Osun State, takes a look at the standard of education in Arugbo.
As far back as 1976, there was no secondary school in this town. So I had to come down from my former school, Ijebu Ijesa Grammar School, when UP started. I came down and the government at that time, Ondo State government, was about closing down all modern schools. So if they do it, I said that there will be no education again in this area. Most of us, those of us who went to school at that time, we had to travel from here to Okitipupa. Okitipupa was the nearest place we had a secondary school. So I think I had to write to the Ondo State government that we needed a secondary school in this area.
Dr. Kingsley Koko says he made efforts over the years to ensure that young people in the Niger Delta region, including Arugbo, were encouraged to go to school.
2 people I learned from that office were the late Pa Awolowo, Obafemi Awolowo, and the current king of Tuan Brass, King Diete Alfred Papa Priye Spiff. They developed our people, advanced the course of our people from the prisms of education. So I made up my mind, even though Amnesty didn't plan to educate people, I created an opportunity for our people to be educated. So I went to the Federal Executive Council and presented a position to the former president and FEC that we will need to introduce scholarship for violence-impacted communities.
One of the ways can be seen giving educational materials to youths. One way, she says, youths in Arugbo can be encouraged.
Is to encourage the students, the youth, tell them the value of education. Then as for the old, as they are aging, they don't have the strength to work. So there is a need for the government, individuals who can give a charity hand to come to their aids to help them.
This floating mega filling station serves the people of the kingdom. It is the only establishment in the kingdom that offers job opportunity to the people of Arugbo. People from other communities, including Delta states, come here to buy fuel. This house, known as the Feku family residence, is said to be the oldest building still existing in Arugbo Kingdom. Built in the 1940s, the Kingdom of Arugbo and its people have been without electricity, and the people have suffered such fate even before the existence of this building. Just like the Ijo Arugbo people, the people of Apoy and those in SL, the local government area of Ondo State, have lived in darkness over the years.
Any community, any society, any state, any country without electricity supply in any form cannot develop our people or develop itself. Even the connection to national grid was done up to Agadabobo under Honorable D.I. Kekemeke. When he was secretary to government, when he was attorney general of the state, he did bring that project to our kingdom. It is NEPA, which has now been privatized, that was not able to light up this place.
When you're talking about oil production, you talk about Ilaje and SLDO. And of course, it is only SLDO here in Arugbo. The 5 wards of SLDO are not electrified by the way of the national grid.
This is a visit to Agadaga. Today is the market day, and there are a lot of people here to do business activity. The king was hoping that there would be a bridge that would connect Agadaga to Arugbo, hoping that this will see the light of day. A life without electricity, good road network, and access to good health care are some of the plights the people of Arugbo face daily. Surrounded by water, but not a drop good enough for drinking. The current state of living in SL, the local government, should be of concern to the state government and the federal government. Me and Akiri, TVC News, Arugbo.